You first. I know, Starbucks. Hashtag basic. Oh my god. I don't know what came over me there. Must be that extra espresso shot I got. Hey there, creepy peeps, and welcome to a stale movie review. Now I gotta like reconfigure my brain so it's 2017. What did I don't even think I established this, but I think in my head I established if it came out 2 years or more ago from the year I'm reviewing it, it's stale. Yeah, so it's a stale movie review, whatever. We're gonna be talking about Cooties, directed by, hold on, I'm never gonna be able to pronounce this right, Jonathan. It's spelled like Milot, but it's probably like French or something, so the T's are silent. And Carrie, oh god, I butchered the writing of his name. It's like Murnion or something like that. I don't know. I'll put it right here. Written in part by Leigh Whannell of Saw and Insidious fame. So this movie is about, if you don't know, it's about a, oh, there go the dogs, sorry. Cooties is about a elementary school where the children get infected with a zombie-like virus and start attacking all of the teachers and adults. So as you can imagine, this is definitely a horror comedy movie, or I would say comedy horror. Definitely more comedy than horror. And it has a star-studded cast. I'm just gonna read them off really quick. We got Elijah Wood, Rainn Wilson, who I'm a huge fan of, and that's the main reason why I wanted to watch this movie. Allison Pill, Jack McBrayer, did I say that right? Jack McBrayer from Community. Leigh Whannell, Nasim Pedrad from SNL, and Jorge Garcia from Lost. So, oh, it's just my dog drinking. It scared me. So definitely have a star-studded cast in Cooties, and they all play various teachers and workers in the elementary school. So let's get right into what I liked about it. Definitely a unique and funny concept. I think the general feeling now is zombie movies are kind of tired, but every now and then we get like a unique one like this where, you know, it makes the zombies a little more bearable to watch. You know, it's like we can sit through one more zombie movie. This one seems a little bit bearable because it's different. That has that, like, Cooties has that kind of charm. One of the major themes of this movie is definitely like the spoiled, overprivileged children, like spoiled and privileged by their parents. Spoiled children of like our newer generations. You can see even before the children start getting infected and turning into zombies, they definitely have like a blatant disregard for authority, and are just outright rude and vicious to each other and to the adults, like I said, and are glued to their phones and stuff. So there's definitely some sort of symbolism there with the kids turning into actual monsters. You know, it's kind of commenting on the state of our newer generations with all this technology that they have at their fingertips at such a young age. So I liked that. And it's super gory for I'm not sure what this movie had to be an R. Like, for the amount of violence inflicted on children in this movie, this had to be an R. Had to be. There's no way they could get away with a PG-13 on this, I don't think. Like, you know, kids are eating adults, and then the adults are fighting back and kicking the shit out of the kids and things like that. So this had to be an R, but it was definitely funny to me for somebody who doesn't care for the general population of children. Most kids are okay. This movie definitely got me thinking about the little terrors that run around in my store and jump all over the tables and booths and, you know, fall and hit their heads and then their parents come and try and complain at me. That's a rant for another day. I'm gonna stop right there. So dislikes, what I didn't like about it. This isn't really a dislike, but I can only imagine this is probably an area of criticism for a lot of people with this movie. The humor could probably get a little bit boring for a lot of people watching. Like I said, Leigh Whannell was a co-writer of this, so think about like the humor in Insidious, but throughout a whole movie. So that leads me to what an actual dislike I had with the movie. I found the humor funny, like that's my kind of humor. So I didn't find it that, overwhelming. I didn't feel like it was over the top as much as some people might have thought. Maybe by the end I was a little bit tired of it, but I think this movie could have benefited with more of a balance between the horror and the comedy. I think that's where Insidious works really well, because Leigh Whannell is a character in that as well. I can't remember their names right now. It's like Specs and somebody, or right? I can't remember. The two funny guys that tagged along with Lin Shaye. And they were kind of like the comedy relief in an otherwise scary movie, and I think that balance works really well. This one was just like all comedy mixed with like gratuitous gore, which, you know, any horror fan is gonna find funny, especially when it involves zombie kids. So I think it was just too much humor. I think they could have brought it down for some serious moments a bit. Even the serious moments, I think, kind of got overshadowed, or just kind of got like taken over by the humor. Like the humor was just infiltrated everything. So I think they could have benefited from a few serious moments, a few more serious or scary moments. So why should you watch it? I think you should watch it because it's just a good time. I say this about a lot of movies, but this definitely holds true here. This is 110% a movie to watch with friends if you're having a movie night. Get some friends together, get some beers, get some pizza, and sit down and watch this movie, and everyone's gonna have a good time. I promise. So for my rating, I'm gonna give it a Spook Me Once. It was okay. It was good. More than likely not gonna watch it again. But I think it's worth watching once. I think it's worth checking out once. You'll probably have a good time with it. I've now figured out the little end card situation here. It wasn't that complicated. I just didn't have time to be bothered by that before I went on winter break. So I'll just move over to the side here. So for all the clickable things that'll appear soon. I know I can only have it in the last 20 seconds, which is weird. So it'll be an empty space for a little bit, I guess. I don't know what I'm talking about. So let me know in the comment section down below if you've seen Cooties and what you thought about it. And as always, feel free to leave me suggestions for movie reviews, book reviews, any kind of video in the comment section down below. It's a new year and there's lots of days to fill with videos. So give me your suggestions, and until next time, stay strange.